Okay, so this is a true story from the Alp archives. Actually, this happened a week ago today. Sitting having coffee with my wife, my hot blonde wife, and she throws in an Alp, 9 milligram tropical fruit, and she looks me straight in the face and says verbatim, "I can't believe there was a time when I didn't have Alp. Thank you for making it." She actually said that to me. Alp, she'll thank you for it. Get some at alppouch.com.
Are you the world's baddest man? Earn your place in the toughest tournament on the planet. This brutal war of survival ends in a live event where the toughest fighters battle for their share of the life-changing $20 million prize pool. No gloves, no mercy, no excuses. Join the BKFC's World's Baddest Man tournament now.
There I was, enjoying my flight. No food, no energy, but suddenly I found bucked up energy drinks and protein drinks that were insanely delicious. I wasn't just surviving, I was thriving. But like all good things, my time on the island was coming to an end. Although I missed that island, I still feel like $1 million.
After my fights, I take great pride that I leave with no marks. I go in there slick, I come out slick.
He just looked unstoppable at this point.
I'm not cocky, I'm confident. I know what I am, I know I'm great. I'm gonna do that always. Go in there and kick ass.
If Bryce Henry thinks he's the best, he's gonna have to prove it to me. I consider myself one of the best. I've proven that I'm one of the best time and time again. One more test, and we'll see who's the best. We'll see who's truly the number one. There's a reason why nobody's ever called me out, because I really am the dark horse of the bare knuckle. I really am the underground king.
The one thing they misunderstand from Bryce and Baba Henry is that they say I'm nice. Oh, he's nice, bro. I'm a demon. I go in there and I all of them up. Nobody could come close to me, bro, and I'm gonna keep on showing that.
As soon as Bryce Henry steps in the ring, he's just gonna realize he's with a real killer, a real finisher, a real fighter. I'm not one of these scrubs that he's fought before, and he's not gonna have an easy way out. I'm from Omaha, Nebraska. I'm just a regular kid, and I'm just chasing my dreams. I'm a dog.
I want him to associate my name with being the greatest he ever fought. Not even just who he fought, in the whole organization. He's gonna find out real soon.
Welcome to it, man. It is the New England Takeover. Next week, Fenway Park. This week, well, tomorrow night, Mohegan Sun Arena. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm Brian Socha, right outside the gaming floor, right outside the box office, with some of the most rowdy bare knuckle fans in the entire world. Right? They're my people, man. I said you're rowdy. Get rowdy. Let's go. I love it. Now that we met them, I want you to meet some other amazing people. First, they're the most beautiful women in all of combat sports. Get loud. Stand up at home, too, for the Bare Knuckle Bombshells! In all their splendor. Now that we've met the most beautiful women in all combat sports, the Bare Knuckle Bombshells, I want to introduce you to the next man who you know very well, the man responsible for all this. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mr. David Feldman! And last but certainly not least, the man that's going to keep the energy, that's going to take you through the rest of the weigh-in show where anything can happen, and you know it usually does. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Jazz Sakuro!
Thank you, Brian. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BKFC Fight Night Mohegan Sun. Who is ready for the official weigh-in ceremony? We'd like to welcome all the fight fans that are joining us all around the world. It is going down tomorrow night at 6 p.m. right here at the Mohegan Sun Arena. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we got the free view, the free fights, and then we roll into the main card, which you can check out at the BKFC app, BKFC Plus. You can always find when and where we take the gloves off at BKFC.com. We're bucked up, we're fueled up, we're feeling like $1 million. Who is ready for the official weigh-in ceremony? Let's get it. Ladies and gentlemen, our first fight tomorrow begins in the BKFC Bantamweight division. First to the scales, his record, 1 victory, 1 defeat, fighting out of Troy, New York. It's Dom the Bomb Dominic Carey. Official weight, 134.7 pounds. 134.7 for Carey. His opponent, his record, 1 victory, 1 defeat, and 1 draw, fighting out of Lowell, Massachusetts. Please welcome Jared Lenny Lennon. Official weight, 135 even and ready pounds for Lennon. Ladies and gentlemen, this kicks it off at BKFC Fight Night Mohegan Sun. It's Carey versus Lennon. Our next fight on the Freeview, ladies and gentlemen, takes place in the BKFC female Bantamweight division. Making her way to the scale, her second fight at BKFC. She is from Graniteville, Vermont. Please welcome Sophia Hayes. $134.5 pounds for Hayes. 134.5. Her opponent also making her second fight in the BKFC, fighting out of Milford, Connecticut. Make some noise for Alexandra the Great Baloo. $134.2 pounds. 134.2. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Hayes versus Baloo in a female bantamweight scrap at BKFC Fight Night, Mohegan Sun.
Great shot, guys. Good luck.
Our next fight in the BKFC lightweight division, making his debut in the squared circle from Parkersburg, West Virginia, by way of Lewiston, Maine. Please welcome Matt Denning. Official weight, 154.5 pounds, 154.5 pounds for Denning. His opponent brings a record of 2 victories versus 1 defeat, fighting out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, by way of Westbrook, Maine, presenting Brandon Bushaw. Official weight for Bushaw, 153, even 153 for Bushaw. The lightweight BKFC division squares off. Matt Denning, Brandon Bushaw tomorrow at BKFC Fight Night, Mohegan Sun.
All right, we're not fucking around. We're throwing it down.
Guys. Big one.
job, guys. Good luck.
Our next fight takes place in the BKFC light heavyweight division. Tomorrow he will make his debut in BKFC and toe the line for the very first time. He fights out of Baltic, Connecticut. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Joe Powers. $185 on the button, 185 pounds. His opponent will also make his debut in the BKFC ring. He fights out of St. Johnsbury, Vermont. Please welcome Crafty Chris Perot. Perot weighs in also 185 even and ready pounds. It's Powers. It's Perot.
Face forward.
In the light heavyweight division, ladies and gentlemen.
Good luck, guys. Good job.
Our next fight takes place in the BKFC Featherweight division. He brings an undefeated record to the squared circle. 1 victory, no defeats, fighting out of Clinton Township, Michigan. Here is Mike Hurricane Hernandez. Official weight 146 pounds, 146. His opponent will make his debut. He fights out of Milford, Massachusetts. Please welcome Chris Mutino. Official weight for Mutino, 144.2 pounds.
Right here,
144.2 pounds. Intensity right here in the featherweight division, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mike Hernandez versus Chris Mutino.
Great job, guys. Good luck.
Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we move to the BKFC Bantamweight division, making his second fight in the squared circle, fighting out of Liberal, Kansas. Please welcome Robert Audit Fechner. Fechner weighs in at 135 pounds even, 135 for Fechner. His opponent brings an impressive record back to the squared circle, 4 victories versus only 1 defeat, fighting out of Worcester, Massachusetts. Here he is, Slick Cito Navarro. Fighters are perfect on the scale, 135 even, 135 for Navarro. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, a BKFC Bantamweight showtime. Robert Audit Fechner and Slick Cito Navarro.
Good luck, guys. Thank you.
What's up, Connecticut? You guys having some fun? Make some noise in the house tonight. Come on. That brings us to our feature fight of the night, ladies and gentlemen. And it is in the BKFC Featherweight division. His record, 4 victories, 2 defeats, fighting out of Johannesburg, South Africa. Here is the farmer, Tommy Strydom. The farmer weighs in at 146 even for Tommy Strydom, 146.
All right, Tom, to the left. Thank you.
His opponent, 1-0 in BKFC. He fights out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina by way of Saugerties, New York. It's the Raging Warrior, Joey Gambino. $145 even, $145 for Gambino. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is your feature fight of the night. It is the farmer, Tommy Strydom, and the Raging Warrior, Joey Gambino.
Good job, guys. Good luck tomorrow night. That way.
And we move to your BKFC Fight Night Mohegan Sun co-main event of the night. It's in the BKFC light heavyweight division. He's 6-3. Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Columbus, Georgia by way of Detroit, Michigan. He is the Dark Knight, Joseph Creer. £186 for Creer, 186 even and ready pounds. His opponent, 4 victories, 1 loss, and 1 draw. He fights out of Huntington Beach, California by way of Pottsville, Pennsylvania. He is the Knuckle Maniac. Give it up for Cody Vidal. £185 for Vidal, 185. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your co-main event of the night in the light heavyweight division. We've got Creer, we've got Vidal. It is on tomorrow at BKFC Fight Night.
All right, let's go to the Knuckle Maniac. Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Vidal. Knuckle Maniac, I've heard a lot of talk from you talking about Lorenzo Hunt, but what about the test you have in front of you tomorrow night here at Mohegan Sun in Joseph Creer?
Well, let me tell you something, Cyrus Fees. The Juggernaut Hunt is the pound-for-pound proven best fighter in the BKFC, but there's only one man that ever beat him, and it was in MMA. There's only one man that ever beat him in the BKFC roster, and it was in MMA, and that was Joseph Creer. And the Juggernaut Hunt says that the Knuckle Maniac is the most underrated fighter in the BKFC. Well, I say that Joseph Creer is the most underrated fighter, and tomorrow night, you're gonna see the 2 best fight for the #1 contendership. Dave Feldman, make the fighter who wins tomorrow fight the Juggernaut. And that's the bottom line. Why, Cyrus?
Because the Knuckle Maniac said so.
That's right, brother.
Thank you very much, Cody Vidal. Joseph Creer, you're more of a guy that lets his actions do the talking. When you see a guy like Cody Vidal do all the theatrics, what goes through your mind? What are you gonna do when you get him inside of that squared circle tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night, I'm gonna go to work.
Just like that, and how are you gonna go to work? Tell me, break it down to me. His fight style, your fight style, how do you beat the Knuckle Maniac?
With my fists.
He's the man, the Dark Knight, Joseph Creer, co-main event here at Mohegan.
Ladies and gentlemen, get your tickets. We are live tomorrow right here at the Mohegan Sun Arena. It's time to get your main event fighters on the scale. It takes place in the BKFC welterweight division. Ladies and gentlemen, 7 victories, 1 defeat, fighting out of Omaha, Nebraska. Please welcome Carlos Trinidad-Snake. Official weight 165 pounds for Snake. 165 for Snake. His opponent brings an undefeated record back to the square circle. 7 victories, no defeats. Fighting out of Broward County, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Bryce Baba Yaga Henry. Once again, 165 on the dot, ladies and gentlemen. 165 for both fighters. This is your BKFC welterweight main event of the night. Carlos Trinidad-Snake versus Bryce Baba Yaga Henry.
Hold tight, guys. You're going to do an interview. Hold tight.
All right. I'm coming to you first, Carlos. I want to talk about the fight, but I want to talk about that push. Where did that come from? It's not something we usually see from you. What brought that out of you tonight here at the weigh-in?
Nothing. I'm really a respectable guy, but man, he touched me first, so it was on.
That being said, let's talk about the fight. This is a guy that hasn't even been cut. We know you have power, but you got to deal with that range. How's it going to go down tomorrow night, main event here in Mohegan?
I'm going to get the knockout. I'm going to knock Bryce Henry out. I'm going to retain my #1 spot, and I'm going to keep going to the world title.
All right, now let's go. Baba Yaga, undefeated here in the BKFC. Always great to see you here on top of the card. Undefeated, if you get this win over Carlos Trinidad-Snake, can they keep you from that title fight? Is that the next step for Baba Yaga?
You know me, if I don't get that fight at 165, I'll go to 175 or 185. After I knock him off the fucking map, bro, who's next? I got to fight for the belt. It don't matter. I go to 75, 85. I might even fight heavyweight. It don't matter. I'll fight you right now if I could.
Easy now. Easy now. That being said, this guy has power. Serious power. How do you deal with that tomorrow night?
He only has power. He only has power if he hits me. I don't think he's going to touch me that whole night at all. How I came in, how I'm going to leave. Pretty as always. You know that. They know that. Always.
The results speak for themselves, folks. Bryce Baba Yaga Henry, Carlos Trinidad-Snake, your main event here at Mohegan Sun. And that's it. It's going down, guys. Don't miss it. 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Get to the Mohegan Sun box office. Go to BKFC.com. Get on the BKFC app. Whatever you got to do. Don't miss Fight Night Mohegan. We'll see you tomorrow night right here from Connecticut.